When the law finally spoke for women, it did so through these three landmark judgments. Let's discuss them thoroughly.
Well, let me share a real life story. A wife left her matrimonial home in Mount District and moved to her parented home in Devriya District due to harassment and demand of dowry from her husband. There, she lodged a complaint against her husband under IPC sections and Dowry Protection Act. Now, the question is, do the courts of Devriya have the jurisdiction? Well, this was the case of Rupali Devi versus State of Uttar Pradesh, where the Supreme Court finally gave the decision that yes, a wife can file a complaint from her shelter location, thereby establishing the jurisdiction of courts at the refugee place, based on the reason that mental trauma and harassment are continuing offences. So, what are the impacts of this? Well, it extended jurisdiction of the court, considered mental trauma as a continuing offence, thereby enhancing access to justice.
Marriage, consent, and rape. Can all these three exist in the same sentence? The Supreme Court said yes, when the wife is a minor. Here is where the law breaks and then gets fixed. The old law said this: wife above 15, husband is not guilty, consent irrelevant. But wait, also said the opposite. Below 18, the consent is not possible and the marriage is irrelevant. Two laws, two ages, one way. The Supreme Court stepped in and chose the child. Exception 2 was read down, age was raised to 15 to 18. This wasn't activism, this was constitutional consistency. One sentence from this case changes the whole narrative. Marriage does not preempt immunity, it never did. Consent survives the marriage, and childhood survives the custom.
Lakshmi versus Union of India was a landmark Supreme Court judgment. Lakshmi Agarwal, a 15-year-old girl, was suffering from 25% of damage in her upper body due to an acid attack done by 3 men when she refused one of them to marry. The court analyzed that acid violence violates the articles of 14, 15 and 21 of the Indian Constitution. The final judgment included that every acid victim must receive a minimum compensation of ₹3 lakh. All government and private hospitals must provide free treatment to the victim. This case ensured that victims have the support of law after facing such harassment. It also helped the society understand that acid attack victims need some respect and a chance to live a normal life.